First, the top headlines. Mizoram begs for grants of refugee status to 30,000 Myanmar nationals. Hailed Leader Days and Miyamgi Deemita Day held at Tamenglong. State signs MOU with Times Group to host Femina Miss India 2023. Minister Deemita held Manipur in 41st India International Trade Fair. And infrastructure development is an indispensable prospect to boost tourism in the northeastern region, says Donor Minister J. Kishan Reddy. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. I'm your host, Deemita. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now, the news in detail. Mizoram government has voiced for grant of refugee status to the Myanmar nationals who are currently staying in the state. This development was confirmed by Mizoram Home Minister Lalcham Laina while speaking to news agency today. The minister told that there are at least 30,000 Myanmar nationals currently staying in different parts of Mizoram. Mizoram has been feeding more than 30,000 Myanmar nationals for the last 20 months. Notably, several NGOs and other civil society organizations in Mizoram have been demanding grant of refugee status to the Myanmar nationals who are staying in the state. These Myanmar nationals had fled their country following the military coup last year that overthrew the democratically elected civilian government. The Mizoram Home Minister also informed that the state government is considering writing to the centre urging it to grant refugee status to the Myanmar nationals. Those who would like to continue their education in Mizoram, our government has allowed them to do this. Some of them appeared in the ISSLC class and examination also, the Mizoram Home Minister said. Moreover, he refuted the allegations that these Myanmar nationals have been involved in the arms and the drug trades. Mizoram shares a 510-kilometer-long porous border with Myanmar. In Puinaga Women's Union today organized 25th Silver Jubilee of the Union under the theme Weaving Dreams and Dignity at the Nungtek Part 1 under Tamenglong Subdivision. At the opening function, first convener in Puinaga Women Union, Maikhemlu Khumba and Pangkairang Friendship Schools, Izairong B.T. John attended as the main dignitaries. As part of the function, Maikhemlu Khumba hoisted the Jubilee flag and presented a gift to the dignitaries. Special song, folk songs from Hauchong Women's Union, Makui Longdi Women's Union, Tamsamuan Women's Union, Pungmuan Women's Union, and cultural dance from Bakua's Women's Union were also performed during the function. The function was also attended by Shanti Beriam in Puinaga Women's Union, Alimpi Beriam, Vice President, BP Lungchi, General Secretary, and other renowned leaders. At the Silver Jubilee, 16 villages were registered at Puinaga Women's Union. The District Administration Tamenglong organized District Hill Leaders Day and Miyamgi Numit today at Mini Secretariat Auditorium Hall, Tamenglong District Headquarters. The Deputy Commissioner of the Tamenglong, Pawan Yadav, joined by all district level officials, interacted with the people to ensure that their grievances were addressed adequately. The Deputy Commissioner, along with the officials led by Thangboy Gangte, ADM Tamenglong, ensured for the smooth functioning of the event. On the other hand, various government departments delivered and distributed possible services and benefits of various schemes to the public during the event. As a part of the program, 25 different government departments set up stalls, vaccination program and health checkup counters were set up by Health Department. As for the office memorandum of the DC Tamenglong, every third Friday of a month will be earmarked as the Miyamgi Numit and Hill Leaders Day, and in case if the third Friday happens to be a general holiday or public holiday, then the next working day will be organized as Miyamgi Numit and Hill Leaders Day. For smooth functioning and a better facilitations and coordinations of the program, a dedicated officer as Imosana Maite, SDO Tamenglong, and Srimati Buihem SDC headquarters is constituted as District Coordinator and Assistant Coordinator respectively. For any grievances at least 3 days prior to the every third Friday of the program, the public of the Tamenglong district can share their grievances at the WhatsApp number 7641812082, or they can email at miyamginumit.tml@gmail.com. A memorandum of understanding was signed between Department of Tourism, Government of Manipur and Times Group to officiate the partnership to host the grand finale of Femina Miss India 2023 in Manipur. The MOU was signed by Director Tourism W. Ibohal Singh on behalf of Manipur government and by Chief Operating Officer Miss India Organization Rohit Gopakumar on Times Group's behalf in the presence of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh and Managing Director of the Times of India, Vinit Jain. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh expressed happiness to be part of a signing of the MOU to host the grand finale of the 59th editions of Femina Miss India 2023 in Manipur in April 2023. He continued that the main purpose of the partnership is to celebrate the diverse and inclusive Indian culture and to inspire and empower local youth by welcoming the best of India's talent to the state. The state can also showcase the rich cultural heritage of the Manipur, of which its people are proud, he added. Stating that the prestigious event would be held for the first time in Northeast India, he stated that hosting such an event reflects the growing interest of investors in the Northeast, especially in Manipur. It also shows the growing confidence in a security scenario and opportunity for investment in the state, he continued. The Chief Minister expressed hopefulness that the tourist footfall will recover to the pre-COVID-19 pandemic level soon, with the upcoming Manipur Sangai Festival to be held from 21st to 30th November 2022. The Chief Minister also expressed his belief that the state would be able to attract business from different parts of India and the world by introducing its varied tourism attractions and products through the Femina Miss India 2023 event. He thanked the organizers of the event for considering Manipur as the host state for the event. He also expressed his hopefulness that the event would be a new chapter for tourism businesses in the state.
This is the first time this prestigious competition is being held in the Northeast. It reflects growing interest in the Northeast, especially Manipur by investors. Our state is home to over 34 recognized tribes, and we offer the most interesting customs, traditions, which are reflected in our varied cultural practices. Clothing, cuisine, and interesting crafts. Manipur's pride and glory is also its robust sporting tradition. The Femina Miss India 2023 event, I believe that we will take our promotion further to another level by introducing our state's varied tourism attractions and a product, and by bringing business from different parts of India and the world to our state.
Managing Director, The Times of India, Vinit Jain, thanked the Chief Minister for the historic partnership to host the prestigious Miss India 2023 Grand Finale in Imphal. He continued that Manipur is blessed with a history of over 2,500 years and added that the Times Group was privileged to host the event in the state. He expressed that Manipur is one of the leading states in terms of gender equality and women empowerment and added that the state had given the country a powerhouse of women in sports. He continued that the grand finale of the 59th editions of Femina Miss India would be a historic event as this would be the first time to be held in the Northeast India. He maintained that through the partnership, the endeavor of the Miss India organizations is to capture the essence of the state as the backdrop to the finale. The association would complement the objective of inclusivity and diversity and Manipur's objective of reaching out to the nation as destinations of culture and beauty, he added. Mahut Minister Yumnam Khemchan, Works Minister Govindas Kontaujam, Water Resources Minister Awangbo Nyumai, Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Shapam Ranjan, Consumer Affairs, Food and Publicity Distribution Minister Leishang Them Susindro Maitai, Social Welfare Minister Haikam Dingo, Education Minister Thongnaujam Basantakumar, Member of Parliament Rajya Sabha Maharaj Lesemasana Jauba, Chairman Tourism Corporations of Manipur Limited Karam Shyam, MLA of MOA AC Losi Dinko, Chief Secretary Dr. Rajesh Kumar, officials of state government and Times Group also attended the program, among others.
Manipur is blessed with a history of over 2,500 years, and it is an honor and privilege for us to host a finale in this beautiful state. Manipur is one of the leading Indian states in terms of gender equality and empowerment. Manipur has given India a powerhouse of women in sport. Mary Kom, Saikom Mirabai Chanu, Kunjarani Devi, and Leshram Sarita Devi, to name a few. What more can Miss India, which celebrates women, ask for in a partner? The finale of the 59th edition of Femina Miss India will be historic, as it would be the first time ever this event will be held in the Northeast, and the credit for that goes to Manipur.
Manipur State Cooperative Bank donated a sum of rupees 10 lakh to Chief Minister N. Biren Singh as assistance for Sangai Festival 2022. N. Ibocho, Managing Director BIPL, and H. Rajan, Managing Director Raj Medicity, also donated a sum of rupees 10 lakh and rupees 5 lakh respectively for the Manipur Sangai Festival. Chief Minister N. Biren expressed his thankfulness to the generous and kind-hearted entrepreneurs who are coming out to support the state government to make the upcoming Sangai Festival a successful one. Textiles, Commerce and Industries Minister Nemcha Kipgen held Manipur as an epitome of unity and diversity, which is home to 34 different tribes speaking different languages and dialects with distinct culture and traditions. Minister Nemcha expressed this while gracing the Manipur Day celebrations at the 41st India International Trade Fair 2022 held yesterday at Amphitheatre Pragati Maidan, New Delhi. The 41st India International Trade Fair 2022 began with a much fanfare on November 14 at Pragati Maidan, New Delhi. The mega event will continue till November 27th. This year, the theme of the trade fair is Vocal for Local, Local to Global. While addressing the gatherings, Minister Nemcha Kipgen said that the leadership of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh have led the country and Manipur to certain heights towards the path of inclusive development. Nemcha Kipgen highlighted that the Manipur is truly a miniature of India bound with rich treasure of art and culture, both for the hills and the plain, with mentions of famous Ras Leela, the classic dance depicting the love of Krishna and Radha, and Gopi's devotion to the Lord. Good festivals of the Kuki Chain Mijo and Luingaini festivals of the Nagas. Manipur also gave polo to the world, and the state is an emerging powerhouse of sports in India, she asserted. She continued that Manipur produced many Olympians, Asian Games and Commonwealth Games laureate like Mary Kom, Mirabai Chanu, Sushila Likmabam, Sushila Pukrambam, Nilakanta Sharma, Nila Komol, Thoiba, Dingo, Gujarani Devi and many more. Textiles Minister Deemita further stated that Manipur is rich in handloom, handicrafts and pottery products, reflecting the nature of the cultural diversities and the socio-economic existence. Handloom and handicraft are the largest cottage industries in the state, she added. Director of Trade, Commerce and Industries, Government of Manipur, Yumnam Robita LH Ngathim Sim, Deputy Resident Commissioner, Manipur Bhavan, New Delhi, also graced the event as special guest, President and guest of honor, respectively. Central Agricultural University has kick-started a 3-day training on improvised methods of fermented soybean productions and other value-added products from soybean yesterday at the conference hall, College of Agriculture, Central Agricultural University, Imphal. The inaugural function of the training was attended by Professor P.H. Ranjit Sharma, Director of Extension Education, Central Agricultural University, Imphal, Professor N.G. Boyaima Singh, Dean College of Food Technology, Central Agricultural University, and Professor Indira Sarangthem, Dean College of Agriculture, Central Agricultural University, as the dignitaries. As part of the training, a low-cost soybean fermenter was also introduced to the participants. The training was also attended by 60 participants, comprising farmers and members from self-help groups from Imphal, Thoubal and Bisnupur districts. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Hi, I'm Nargis Fakri and I'm coming to Manipur for the Manipur Sangai Festival to walk as a showstopper for Kumarjit Lasharam at his opening show of the Manipur Sangai Festival at Moreng, Kunao, which is organized by the Manipur government and Manipur Tourism Department on November 21st, 2022 to support the Sangai, the only brow-antlered deer found only in Manipur. Let's save this endangered species. Sangai deer.
The legendary brand Vespa was born in 1946. The Vespa has a unique design with a V-shaped grille to complement its sleek cast. The Piaggio emblem at the front gives you the pride of ownership, innovative appearance. The design was inspired by the wasp, hence the name Vespa.
Adom gari macha darkar oibibra? Supnagi minute kuntragi manungda document ichang changdana Vespa amadi Aprilia gi apamba model sing supna dagi lupa lising tara khaktang puthok piduna loan oina lawba yabagi khudong chaba pizare. Akupa marol kidamak contact tobirau 9089895330 amadi 9615823252 Tulasi Motors Private Limited Thangmaiban amadi Sangai Pro Kudong chaba si mangan bigano ngasi mag-contact tobirau. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration come at Mason open for 2023 and 24 session.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. The state platform of Disabled People's Organization Manipur is displeased with the government for not providing a single stall for differently abled persons at the Manipur Sangai Festival 2022, regardless of many appeals they made. In a written statement issued by the organization president, MD Yunus Khan lamented that in any major event of the state, they are not provided a place and often neglected. They have to work in a fight for a stall every year during the Sangay festival, the statement said. The statement also said that state platform Disabled People's Organizations Manipur had written to the Tourism Department a month before to allocate a stall dedicated to differently able persons. Is it not possible at all to provide a stall for disabled persons at the Sangay Festival, which is one of the largest festivals in Manipur? The statement lamented that the differently able persons have always been ignored by the government in any major event. In 2019 Manipur Sangay Festival, a top official of the Tourism Department had provided a stall dedicated for the disabled persons. However, the very stall was found dismantled the next day, causing a serious issue. It had hurt the sentiments of the differently able persons, the statement said. The statement also said that Nemcha Kipgen, who was then Social Welfare Minister, had personally looked into the issues and had arranged a stall for the differently able persons. Moreover, the stall for disabled persons was even made to pay fees besides causing problems on many occasions. Regarding this, the Director of Commerce and Industries Department had written to the Tourism Department to reimburse the fees. However, the money has not been reimbursed till today. SPDPO said in a statement. MD Yunus in a statement further said that this year, the organization had appealed to the Tourism Department to allocate them 2 stalls. Differently able persons are also part of the society and they should be treated as such. They should be given appropriate representations. Unfortunately, they have to fight for everything. If the government truly cares for the differently able persons, it should do the needfuls and provide them whatever they are entitled to without them having to ask, the statement said. The Union Minister of State for Tourism, Culture and Development of the Northeastern Region, G. Kishan Reddy, noted that infrastructure development is an indispensable prospect to boost tourism in the Northeastern region. Addressing a press conference at the Agile Club yesterday, the Union Minister embarked on the serene landscape of the region. Diversified cultures, flora and fauna are yet to be explored by the citizens. Therefore, the International Tourism Mart, an effort initiated under the guidance of PM Narendra Modi, focuses on the development of infrastructure. He stated that the concerned events will be focused on the priorities of tourism as well as the G20 tourism tasks. He mentioned that over 200 conferences will be held in India across 50 cities, out of which 1 meeting will be convened in Aizawl, Mizoram. During the ceremony, the minister stressed that International Tourism Mart is an important preparation for the G20 conferences in the Northeast, which will solely focus on holding interactions between tourism fraternity and entrepreneurs from the Northeast states. Besides, the Ministry of Tourism has implemented various developmental schemes like Prashad scheme to develop unexplored destinations, he stated. He also stated that under these schemes, 9 viewpoints will be constructed in Mizoram. It is worth noting that these 9 viewpoints will be undertaken by National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporations. Sanctions with 12.78 crores, these projects will be implemented along 9 locations: Jimabuag, Tangluan, Folmawi, Fangzol, Tualtu, Tingkha, Kaifang, Puilio and Naiduan. These viewpoints shall also be equipped with public toilets, eateries. Stalls will also be installed to promote the local produce. Under Swadesh Darshan scheme, Rs 1,337 crores have been spent on tourism sectors, with 100 viewpoints to be constructed in the Northeast region. Responding to a query on the connectivity of the northeastern states, Reddy stated that rail network to Tripura and Arunachal Pradesh have been achieved. For the state of Mizoram, completions of 51 km long Bairabi Sairang railway project, funded with a cost of Rs 521 crores, the project is slated to be completed by next year. Furthermore, the minister also stressed on the fact that the development of tourism will generate employment for the youths of the state.
International Tourism Mart, one of the important events for preparation for G20 conferences in Northeast Zone. The Mart will be together the tourism business fraternity and the entrepreneurs from the Northeast states. The event has been planned scheduled to facilitate interaction between buyers, sellers, media, government agencies and stakeholders. I assured him I will discuss, I will also hire Tourism Secretary Mr. Arvind Singh to persuade this thing, because this is one of the state capital. Now situation is very peaceful. Situation is now only developmental activity. People are expecting for development. That's why on behalf of Government of India, we are taking number of initiatives for developmental activity. On behalf of Tourism Department, we are on behalf of Ministry, we are encouraging tourism activities in the name of Prasad scheme, Swadeshi Darshan scheme.
5 people were killed and 4 injured in a horrific road accident on the Mumbai-Pune highway last night. A Maruti Suzuki Ertiga car in which the victims were travelling from Pune to Mumbai rammed into a truck from behind at around 11:30 p.m. last night. The collision was so severe that the 4 people died on the spot. The car was badly damaged. The accident happened near Khopoli in the Raigad district of Maharashtra. All the 3 injured have been admitted to MGM hospital. The car was going from Pune to Mumbai when it hit the truck from the rear around 12 am. There were 9 occupants in the car. While 4 persons died on the spot, another one succumbed to injuries while being taken to the hospital, and officials of Khopoli police station said. All the victims were men, while one of the 4 injured is a woman, he said. Preliminary probe indicated that the driver of the car lost control, due to which the vehicles hit the truck. An offence was registered against the driver and a further investigation is underway, police said. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will deliver the inaugural address at the 3rd No Money for Terror Ministerial Conference on Counter-Terrorism Financing in New Delhi on Friday. The 2-day conference will offer a unique platform for participating nations and organizations to deliberate on effectiveness of the international regime on counter-terrorism financing. This conference will enhance the global cooperations to restrict the financing sources to terrorists. Briefing media in New Delhi this afternoon, DGNIA Dinkar Gupta said over 70 countries will participate in the conference. He said that apart from this, 15 multilateral international organizations including Interpol, FATF and all the connected multilateral organizations and stakeholders in terror financing will be joining in. The conference will be attended by 450 delegates from across the world, including ministers, head of the multilateral organizations and Financial Action Task Force (FATF) heads of delegations. The first session on trends is terrorism and terrorist financing will be chaired by Home Minister Amit Shah. A Dutch court has found Trimmel guilty of the murder of 298 people on board flight MH17, which was shot down by a Russian surface-to-air missile when it was flying over eastern Ukraine in 2014. The court handed down sentences of life imprisonment to the Russian nationals Igor Grikin and Sergei Dubinsky and a Ukrainian Leonid Karchenko after finding them guilty of the bringing down the plane and the murder of everyone on board. They were ordered to pay more than 16 million euro in compensation to the victims. The 3 men remain at large and it remains unclear that if they will ever serve their sentences. A third Russian national, Oleg Pulavtov, was acquitted of the charges owing to lack of evidence about his role in the firing of the missile. In 2014, all 4 were fighters for the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic, a pro-Russian separatist movement. None of the men appeared in court and only Pulavtov chose to appoint lawyers who plead not guilty on his behalf. The presiding judge, Hendrik Steenhuis, said the court had concluded that MH17 was shot down by a Russian-manned Buk missile from an agricultural field in eastern Ukraine, citing extensive evidence that did not leave any possibility for reasonable doubt whatsoever. The court found that Russia had overall control of the separatist force in eastern Ukraine at the time when the plane was shot down, he said. The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said it was an important court decision. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Mizoram bids for grant of refugee status to 30,000 Myanmar nationals. Hill Leaders Day and Miyamgi Numid Day held at Tamenglong. State signs MOU with Times Group to host Femina Miss India 2023. Minister Deemita held Manipur in 41st India International Trade Fair 2022. And infrastructure development is an indispensable prospect to boost tourism in the northeastern region, says Donor Minister G. Kishan Reddy. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV English News. Thank you and have a good day.